I don't know. Now they've got my thing's got beams on it, so that should keep. I'm just hoping the ablative's enough from these ships. Now I am going to help them along and start focusing fire. Because I don't want these guys to waste me. And they are going to do as well. Ah, balls. Yeah, again, not a good fleet to hit. That sucks. Maybe the Ogre battleships will do better against this. I don't know. Well, guys, you can't take. I'm not a team player. I've taken a beating for you, unfortunately. Right, well, this just leaves me with one option then, guys, and I hope it bloody works for you. Because I think this is a fleet, not this fleet, but that fleet that I've just destroyed there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I did use that to farm the Valraven. So this is my last hope for you. If I can get some blueprints from the Valravens, we could be good. Now, I've got this theory as well about Kixeye. As much as they're, well, insert your own word there, most of the time, they have this sneaky little ability. Now, if this works, it'll prove me right. It'll prove my point to an awesome level. They tend to give us stuff, whether it be the free ship in the store. They give you the ship, and they give you enough items, Mark 1 granted, but enough items to kit it out straight away and use it. They also give you gifts that I think have a specific purpose, but they just don't tell you what it is. Now, these ships here are all plasma based. They've all come pre-fitted with plasma weapons. And they've given you 6 of them this time, rather than just 5. Usually just give you 5. Now, this fleet, in theory, should do really well against the Onyx Valraven fleets. I don't know why I'm scouting around for it. I can just find it on here. I always forget about that. So it might be that they've give you these fleets to give you the key to unlock this door. So let's find out. So I'm going to go in. I'd love to auto it, but I don't know if autoing it is the right way to go. They also gave us, I'll tell you what, they also gave us on the Pharmacon front some Trojans, which may also produce decent results. Probably not, but this, the reason I'm doing this is because this might be the way you have to do things. I'm going to throw that in there just because I can. This might also be the way you have to do things. So you might have to hit with one, weaken it, and then finish it with the next fleet that you've got. It's a very slow process, but it's a successful one nonetheless if you can do enough damage in the first fleet. Oh well, among both fleets really. So with these ones, I'd leave it on auto mostly. But I'm going to designate specific targets when it comes to fighting against the Valravens because I don't want them to be doing us. They are where I'll fall down on this fleet. They've got the range and they've got the deadly firepower. So, successful start. Oh, good timing. Yes. Brilliant. See what I mean? So Kickside provided us here with a fleet that have a specific purpose, but if you don't know it, you're not going to go and do it. This is what I've done this video for. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This is what I've been looking for. This is what I've wanted to find. Now, yeah, I've taken 10% damage here. But are you going to grumble when it means you're getting this much success through it? I don't think so. And the good thing is now these are all week. These targets are available all week. %. There you go, guys. That's how you want to be getting in the door. 96. Onyx 96. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it again. Because I want to auto it this time. %. So we're left over with 12% damage. So 4 or 5 runs, repair. 5 runs, like I say, I'm not getting the blueprints, so I don't know, you're going to get 1 or 2. Once I've done this fleet, I'll throw them in against a 98 and see how they fare in the 98, and I'll fly that one again because I want to target on. I want to do as much damage to them Val Ravens as soon as possible. You don't get any more Val Ravens, but they are stronger. This fleet is worthwhile because they give you the plasma. That plasma is the difference, I think. And here's where we'll see how much difference you get with attacks. See, AI goes for the nearest ship, which means that you end up just soaking up shot after shot from the Val Ravens. It's alright when you're in phase, but when you're not in phase, that's when it fucks you up a little bit. So we run 88, so we've taken 5%, 6%. And you see how now my ships are spread out a lot more, so that focus damage takes longer to kill a ship. So sometimes it is worth just targeting. So I'm at 10% already and I've still got the other Vals to kill. And I'm really widely spread now. This isn't what we want. I would suggest flying your ships, guys. Didn't like that amount of damage. We're now on 18%, guys. That's the difference between flying and letting AI mess around. I mean, luckily AI for them helps you out a little bit sometimes, though, when it turns the enemy ship's backs on you. But 20% damage from letting it do AI. So if you can fly your ships, guys, it's going to work out a lot better for you. But luckily, I mean, 3 and 4 they're on half health, but I think they'll be able to take it. They'll take some more damage, guaranteed, but I reckon they can take this ship. And like I say, if you take this ship, 2 of these, you'll have a full blueprint probably, because they'll drop 4 parts for you. So, focus fire. Always focus your fire when you come up against a stronger target, in my opinion. Wipe them out. I like to keep clicking on different targets as well, so that you bunch your areas, your arcs together quickly. a lot of times knowing your ships as well is good. Because I've turned away from this one and left it because I think that this damage over time will kill that. I won't have to turn back around to face it. It's kicking me in the back a little bit, but there you go, see, it's popped now. See the amount of damage that goes into them when they're on their own. It's just so much more. I can't remember what we're on. What was we on? 70? We took 20. So we must have on 68 if we took 20% damage last time. 68. I mean, we're on 14% damage now. But we've done the fleet. So it's worth it. I mean, now we're on 16, so we're on the same amount of damage as we took last time. But we're going to get twice the blueprints, or twice as strong blueprints. And that's the difference between using plasma and normal. If these have had normal weapons on them, I don't think we would have got as far. Other people might look at this video and think, I'd probably rather go for something else. But that's up to you guys. If you've been playing in the last few weeks, I know you've definitely got these Omegas. If you've got these Omegas, that's how you do it. Let's see what Dandy's doing. Let's see if he's copied me. Ah, look at Dandy. I wonder if he's just seen me doing it and he's coming to do it himself. He's marked these up, guys, as well, as you can see. He's got these to Mark 3. Maybe put some heavier weapons on them. He's come up against a 96. Look, and he's only up against. He just got to the first Umbras now, the first Val Ravens now, and that's where he's losing his health. So he's lost 4% on the first battle. I mean, what did I lose? I lost, was it 12% in total? So probably now he's got 3 Vals spreading out on him. Which means that top one's going to go on its own, and the 4 bottom ones are going to come and bunch up. I think this could be on auto. That might be why. So he's almost breaking even. Oh, I don't know. Spread a bit thin. So now he's taken more damage than we did because we flew together and we bunched up. So it's a good way to see how your results compare against someone else's results. This is why we're watching other people. Luckily for us, this is one of our own, so just jumping in and paying attention to what he's doing. Sometimes it can show you what to do, sometimes it can show you what not to do. I would advise not to let yourself get spread thin, because these 3 ships here now, in the last, 30 seconds to a minute of the fight, have taken 10%. 10% of his damage. He could have saved himself 8 to 10% there. I will message him and tell him. But yeah, that's our result. That's our answer to the question of what you want to be hitting, guys. You want to be hitting these, get the Umbras, get the Val Ravens as soon as possible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this into a 106 as well. Let's see if Dandy wants. She's not said anything. I'll fly these ones again, just in case you've got these. And then I'll show you what what makeup of the fleets I've had going in against these ships. See my elite, only one who's got plasma on it, and that's going to be the one that does a lot more damage than the rest. Not sure what it's got on it. I think it's got binary torpedoes. 2% so far. The good thing about this is it shows you the difference between the plasma. So the plasma have been doing so much more damage. I'm down to 7%. I've already taken as much damage as I did last time on the first little group. So them Omegas having the plasma damage, it's just so much quicker, as you can see. I just hate the flying arc for these guys. They just fly so far off. Just fly at your target. You have to circle it. I'm not asking you to circle it. Just fly at it and shoot it. See how quick they damage when you get right up close. When you get dead close, they just do so much more damage. It's just all the messing around in the meantime. If you've got these, as you can see, it's worth. I mean, it's basically a sacrifice, but I will win this fight. Sacrifice this fleet and get it repairing whilst you're farming with something else. It's worth the sacrifice for if it's a victory, even if it is just for a couple of blueprints, because you're not going to use these anyway soon. As soon as you get the Valravens, these guys will just get forgotten about and collect dust. Unlike Emacs, I keep all my ships just for times like this, just to throw into stuff and figure out things for you guys. Because why not? Right, so I know this video is quite long as it is already. I will put some notes on saying skip to the Umbra fleets. The rest are a waste. What am I doing here? Right, so the story then. You don't need the commander yet if you're still playing catch up, so don't worry about that. You don't really need this. I don't use most of the formations, to be honest. Your basic ones tend to be the better ones. If you've done enough harvester fleets to have enough intel to buy the Valraven, before you do them fleets I've just shown you. That way you won't waste any hits getting blueprint parts for the ship itself when you could just buy that. So you'll save yourself 3 to 4 hits, maybe even 5 or 6 of that fleet that are unnecessary. So buy that. Once you've bought that, I would suggest buying as many of these as possible. 1.15 million. No, sorry, 1.1 million. This is how much you're going to need to make one Valraven Mark II. $6.6 million. You've got a fleet of Mark II Valravens. If you can get that much together. It's a big ask saying you're only getting 35,000 a drop. That's why I was saying it's a shame that these aren't still in, because you got a lot more points for the Val Raven fleets. I don't think they're still in anyway. Let me just double check for you, because if they are, that'd be perfect. I don't think they are still in the event. No, they're not. It only takes me back to add the ARM map. That is a shame. Anyway, so yeah, get the pattern, get the blueprint, get the patterns. From then, if you can afford the base tech, get the base tech, but that's not majorly important for you guys right now. What I would suggest is majorly important, as we've suggested in the past. Get these speed up the process so much. I'm sure you've seen my video or Emax's video showing you all this. That process is just it works. Just do it. Don't question it. Just do it. Get them, and that will be my priority. Spend your points on the blueprint for the Val. Spend it on the boxes and spend it on the patterns. If you've got anything left over, the next option for me, if I was in your position, would be that or that. Buy that. If you can afford to buy all three of these, enough patterns, forget them all to Mark II, excuse me, then do it. If then you manage to have some points left over, surprisingly, buy these at least, because again, they're like your freebies to increase your ship. And then buy that. Even if you just fit it out with this random crap and then destroy it or whatever, or just leave that out, just buy these. Just buy these, and then after that, buy your base stuff. I would personally leave base stuff till the end, because if you've not got the ships high enough, you probably won't have the base high enough, so you won't really be a threat to anyone, I wouldn't think. Personally, I'm going to show you how important these are. I buy them every week. I also buy this because I've been low on this. I'll buy it all, why not? Probably got the money for it. I had 59 million, so if you've got points galore and you can spend it on whatever you want, then you want to be spending it on the new stuff. The new blueprints for the base is necessary, because I think people will start attacking people again soon. It'll be worth it just for a bit of fun. I think people will start doing it just for the crack. That's even myself, Emax, everyone else, they will always buy these instant tokens because you just need them. Have I still got 36 million? How much? Oh, 59 million I had, didn't I? See, you get to a point where you don't even know then to spend it on. You end up spending it on stuff you don't really need. So I see you start building these up, 19 of them. I would quite like it if 1 week I could just buy everything from the store, other than boxes, because I mean you can get what, 30 of them, so that's going to take up most of your thing anyway. I don't need all them. But I end up with most of everything I need. Don't know why I need these, but wait, anyway. I always like it when I'm watching Emax's videos and you just see that he's got a surplus of stuff and you think, why did I delete all my things? I know he tends to go through all his stuff and delete stuff to save space and to save scrolling through it all. But I kind of like the nostalgia behind it. Especially when I look at my frigates that are like, the maximum you could get them to was like Mark 2 or 3 early game. Should be just a buy all option. So I have to click the frick out of your mouse. Chrome credits. Always the Chrome credits. Give us something different. Be generous, kids. Give us something we want. Right, anyway guys, I've shown you the shop, shown you what you should be buying, if you can get them points for it. Good luck, and yeah, get them fleets hit and squished, and on you go. That's all for now guys, I'll catch you in a bit.